Welcome back to my page. So in this video we'll be looking at particulate nature of matter part 2. So in this video we are going to be talking about physical and chemical changes. All right, what is a physical change? A physical change is the one which is easily reversed and in which no new substances are formed. That is a physical change. So for instance now is dissolution of common salt in water. The salt can be recovered from the solution, so no new substances are formed. So you can see in the video playing on the screen. So is the one that is easily reversed. It doesn't require a new substance. It can be easily be reused. It gets, so that is a physical change. So you can see now salt plus water, when you mix it, it will give you salt solution. So that salt solution now, if you now cook it after evaporation, you get your salt back. So as you're seeing it on the screen. So the next one we are going to be talking about, I'll be giving you examples of all these physical change. So the next one, melting of solid to liquid, as you are seeing it on the video. So you see, like all these blocked, let's use block that, like water we have already put inside the freezer and it blocked. When you bring it out of the freezer, it will defrost and still give you the same water back you get. So that's what we are talking about, freezing of liquid to solid. When you take water inside the freezer, it will freeze up the same water. If you bring it out, it will melt and still give you the same water, so no new substances are formed. So that's what we are talking about here, vaporization of liquid to gases. You get, so while you are boiling water, evaporation will take place. All those water, it will change to gases and we call it steam, right? So that's how it goes. And then liquefaction of gases to liquid and sublimation of solid to vapor. There is some solid that when it's like you heat them, instead of them to melt, it will just change from that solid state to gaseous state, and we call it sublimation. You get some of the things that happen in the environment, some things like that. As you are seeing it in the video, I'm showing you everything in the video format so that you can easily relate. You get. So another one is separation of mixture. Like let's use the simple one, like sieving. So you know that when we sieve, you see what when we sieve those, the process of sieving is to separate different sizes of material or substances or solid. So that's the aim. So you sieve out the ones you want and the other ones that you may not need at that point, maybe based on what you actually wanted. Like for some people that used to, if you go to those people that used to those places where you used to get gravel, you see the type of sieving they are using based on the size of the stone or gravel that they needed. So they will sieve out and get the particular one they needed. Other people still use the other. So it's, let me say it's by recycle or something like that. So separation of mixtures is a simple something that we used to do on a daily basis. You get, even like when you want to cook your rice, you get, maybe when you pour your rice inside water, you notice something, that water will be at the top and the rice is set at the bottom. That all those things are separation. You can that one call it decantation. You get, or maybe when you want to separate liquid stone from water or anything, so you will see that the water will, those things will settle at the bottom and then the water will be at the top, then you separate it. So all those things are the normal things we do. You get, so all those things are physical things that we see and then we can get hold of, like magnetization and the magnetization of iron rod, as you are seeing it on the video. So magnetize, you know, when we talk about, you know what magnet is, like, all these people that used to do Scrabble, they used to go with magnets. Even if you have not seen it, you might, I know that you might have come in contact with magnets, you get. So what they use is that magnet, so that once it will be easier for them to attract those ions that they needed, you get. And then if you want to, there is a point that iron can be magnetized. When an ion is magnetized, it can attract other things. That is magnetization, like making it to do what? To attract things. So that is magnetization. And then demagnetization, that is removing the magnetization. That is the magnetization. So we go over to the next one, which is chemical change. Is one which is not easily reversed and in which new substances are formed. For instance, burning of firewood or burning of substances. So for people that use firewood, I know many people would have seen that it's a normal thing, or even burning water, nylon, and all of that. So you will see that once you burn it, it will turn to ashes, right? It will turn to ashes. You can't get it back. So that is what we mean. An example of a chemical changes in the environment. So it's actually something that we see and it happens. Dissolution of metals and limestones in acid. Get. So as you're seeing it on this screen, when you dissolve limestone in an acid, what happens? It will form so many things. Yes. What will happen once you dissolve it? As you are seeing it on the screen, there is nothing that will actually make you to get that limestone back. You get. Once that thing happened, something formed. You get. So that is it. And then another one is addition of water to quick lime. That is slaking of lime. I've seen it on this on the video. So I'm playing the video so that you can follow me, so that it will not be a new thing to you. That is a simple explanation of what I mean. So there, no, in this particular one, new substances are what formed. You get. In the other one, no new substances are formed. This one is to form another thing, but you can never get that particular the product that you started it with. You can never get it back. You get. So the what you started it with, you can't get it back. That is it. So the next one is fermentation and decay of substances. Like some of us that used to eat fufu, let me use that as for instance. So after the fermentation or chemical, even pack, after everything, you cannot get that cassava back. You only get the finished product you get. You can never get that corn back that they use for your pap. So that's what we are saying here. So the changes in an electrochemical cells. So all these things are what we are saying. So the next one I want us to, so let's now compare physical change and chemical change. Physical change, it is easily what? Reversible. But this one is not easily what? Reversible. So in this one, no new substances are formed. In this one, new substances are what? Formed, automatically different from the starting product. So the next one is there is no change in mass of a substance. This one, there is a change in mass of a substance. So it does not involve any great heat. This one is just a normal latent heat of fusion and all of that. But this one, it involves great heat change. You get. It's more of a systemic. So that is